Hello viewers, thanks for watching Parties Extra, brought to you by Party Galaxy. We have Maureen Heffernan in the studio today. She is the Executive Director of the Myriad Gardens Foundation. And welcome, glad you're here.
Thank you.
Maureen, you are so enthusiastic about it's the Myriad Botanical Gardens.
Yes.
So you're really enthusiastic. And so tell us a little bit about yourself and then about what's going on at the Myriad Gardens.
Well, I came here from Maine, north of Portland, Maine. I was the executive director of a botanical garden there, the Coastal Maine Botanical Gardens, which is beautiful. If you happen to find yourself in Maine, you'll want to visit that. And that was a garden we started from scratch. Very different situation from Oklahoma City. It was about 250 acres on the coast of Maine, beautiful. And so we started a brand new garden, and I'm happy to say it was successful. And when this opportunity came up to really as a startup for a new garden, I know the Myriad Gardens had been here for almost 25 years, but it's been so newly redesigned and many improvements that it's almost like a new garden. So I found this a very compelling project, and I was lucky enough to get the position.
We are lucky to have you.
Well, thank you.
We really are.
So that's how I found myself here.
Well, so tell us what is newly redesigned out there.
Well, just about everything. I had not seen the old design when I was here interviewing. They were constructing it, so I hadn't seen the old one, but I've seen pictures and heard a lot about it. And the new design is much more open. A lot of new features. The Crystal Bridge is still there, right in the center of the garden. That has been improved. But all around it basically has been changed, from what I understand.
New spaces.
Many new spaces.
And some of them are the children, there's this children's space?
There's a fabulous children's garden. There's kind of a playground aspect to it and more of a garden kind of natural area. There is a beautiful great lawn and band shell for lots of different kinds of performances.
And great lawn means all grass?
A wide expanse of grass in front of this band shell. So we can use it for everything, for concerts. Actually, there's a group now that play ultimate frisbee every Friday. I've seen them having a great time. So we can use it for all kinds of fun things. It was actually the ground zero for opening night on New Year's Eve, and we had over 50,000 people in the park.
50,000 people.
I have to say, this is a truly world-class design. The layout of the pathways and the garden areas, the facilities, you really have got a top-notch design there. And there are so many wonderful spaces within it that will be used for different purposes. And for people just to enjoy that. I think as people come down and discover it and use it, they'll see there's something for everyone. We have beautiful facilities to handle a variety of private rentals. So whether you'd like a wedding or a birthday party or a rehearsal dinner, anniversary dinner, we have lots of different options for you, and it's absolutely beautiful. So brand new spaces and renovated spaces are available. So just call the gardens and we can fill you in on all the information. We have a beautiful restaurant space, and we hope to have an operator in there and launching the restaurant this summer is our goal. I have to say, when you're inside, it's just beautiful. You have a 180-degree view of the gardens, and it's an elegant space, and it's quite unique. I think people are going to be thrilled to experience it once it's fully open.
And you have some kind of a interactive water fountain, so tell us about that.
We do. We've nicknamed it the Thunder Fountain because it goes through a sequence of different kinds of water play, but it starts out with a clap of thunder, and then water just pours down, and then water, at the end of the sequence, water comes up from the ground in the shape of flower petals.
Oh my.
And then when you think it can't get any better, it gets better. At the very end, mist arises. It's sort of this heavy fog. And so it just delights people. And kids, of course, get soaking wet and love it. And it's so much fun to watch them play in it. And
so you can get in it?
You can actually, oh, absolutely, you can get in it. And you can get soaking wet or a little wet. And adults sometimes can't resist it, too. So that'll be operational when the weather gets warm again. And it's so unique. I've never seen a fountain like this. Again, it's something that I think the people of the city and the families especially are going to just love it when they discover it.
Well, and then I guess they can bring their dogs.
Dogs are welcome. A lot of gardens say, you know, no dogs, they don't want dogs, but we welcome dogs, and we have a dog run built especially for them. And you can come and let your dog off the leash. They can run and play, they can socialize with other dogs. And even if you don't have a dog, it's so much fun to come down and watch the dogs in there. It's a lot of fun.
March 10th, you have something?
We have the OKC Gardening School, which the gardens have done now for a number of years. And this year, we're thrilled. We have two really well-known speakers coming. Ken Druce, who is a very well-known author and garden expert. And we have Doug Tallamy, who is an expert on native plants. And the theme of the event is using native plants in your home landscape. So it's March 10th. It's an all-day event. It will be at the Cox Convention Center. I think it's going to be sold out, so if people want to call in advance, we're about to have the brochure ready. We can send people and they can sign up for that. It should be a wonderful, wonderful learning experience.
You also have a skating event, so tell us about that.
We do. The Devon Ice Rink was inaugurated this year. It opened right around Thanksgiving, and it will be, the last day is February 4th, and we're going out with a bang. We have a skate-a-thon, which is raising money for the Special Olympics, and the professional hockey team, the Barons, will be there skating to help raise money. And so anybody can come out, buy a regular ticket, and they have an opportunity to skate with the pros on the team and interact with them and have fun and raise money for a good cause.
Sometime during the year, you said you might have some craft shows, some other projects going on. So what are some of those?
Well, we're going to have all kinds of fun things. That's the really exciting part to me of the gardens, all the new programming that we hope to offer. So I'd like to have a farmer's market there. I'd like to have
fun.
Regular concerts and music, exercise programs, certainly a lot of horticultural classes and workshops and lectures. We want to have programs for families and children, summer camps. So really,
books.
Books. We want to have a summer reading program in the garden for children. So a lot of great activities for the community. Many will be educational, some will be cultural. We'll have Shakespeare in the Park this summer again, a lot of just recreational things. So I see it really as kind of the heart and soul of the city, all kinds of things happening there. We have a website now you can go to, Myriad Gardens. We have a Facebook page to keep current with what we're doing.
Well, Maureen, thanks for telling us what's available.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
At the Myriad Botanical Gardens. We're lucky to have it, and I know everyone wants to get downtown and check it out.